you gotta make sure that when you're moving on, it looks like you're actually moving on. Now, I'm talking about in this video, she's never moving on, because she's not going to be moving on when you've left a good imprint of you're doing better, you're improving, and simply there's a imprint and remark that you've left on her. So with that being said, think about the woman that is literally looking at that guy and being like, oh, where has he been? He hasn't reached out to me in a minute. Oh, I'm this type of woman. Accountability starts kicking in, y'all. And this is probably surprising for some people, because you might have dealt with a woman that's always blaming everything on you. So let's say narcissism, or let's even say not taking any accountability. Let's say that she is going to be a person that's egotistic. And I'll add two more, because these are important, right? So let's even say a person that is manipulating, and also a person that's selfish. All those characteristics can come up at any point. So if you have a woman that's more caught up on, oh, this is how dating been like, or I'll replace you, she's not ready for dating. And I don't talk about this a lot, but this is a great time to talk about it, about how a woman will be not ready for dating or ready for you in general, and you are trying to place her to be that way. And that is such a waste of time, due to the fact that she's not materialistic. No, let me backtrack. You want a woman that's not materialistic, of course, but she's not a material type of woman that has that. So let's say a wifey or a girlfriend, she doesn't have those material popping up. So you're dealing with fabric that is not available for you and never will be. So you're dealing with a woman that is supposed to have these designer parts, have these suitable parts, have this aesthetic, but you're getting the complete opposite. And this actually leads me to, would you accept that? Let's say, actually, before I get into that, because I don't know who subscribed, who gave this video a big thumbs up, but y'all know you gotta do that, and I gotta remind y'all. So make sure you do go ahead and do it. And if you did already, thank you. And if you're going to right now, thank you. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget about the explicit content. I'm not gonna get into details today, but all the links are down below for more videos, and if you want to book a consultation. All right. So to get back to the point of, if you are dealing with a woman that doesn't make these things available, so let's say if you go into a shop and you are expecting or wanting, oh, I came in here, even fast food, why not bring it up? It doesn't have to be expensive items. It doesn't have to be exclusive items as well, or things that you don't just get at any place. But when you go into a fast food joint and you expect your burger to look this way and have these sorts of sauces on the side, or make sure that you provide the let's say fries, or let's say drink, combo meal, all that sorts of stuff, right? When you go into that, you never want it to be less than that. You go into that, especially if you're hungry. Because I know I don't play games when I'm hungry. But I would think that for y'all, you would be like, I'm hungry, I want it, right? And I want it now, or I want it as soon as get to the second window. Not the first, because you got to pay at the first. I'm thinking different fast food joints are different, but mainly McDonald's is like that. So you made your payment, you're waiting for your food. Not to the point of, you don't want it to be distorted. You don't want it to be missing anything. A lot of people have to deal with, oh, I gotta come back around. With women, in order for you to realize that she's not moving on, is that you don't come back around. So when you think about fast food, or you think about something exclusive, you think about, if it's not there, I am forcefully having to go back, get it. But if it's not forcefully, let's say there's no need to, then you're good, but that person's gonna feel away. So let's say if they stole money from you, didn't give you the proper change. Let's say if they gave you less and they don't care about their job. who's really suffering? Them. You might think like, oh, well, I paid for it and I'm hurting. Yeah, but I'm saying that that person, as a woman, let's say if a woman's like, oh, I'm supposed to be playing my position, my role right. I don't care to do it. Sometimes that's the attitude. So when you're trying to get a woman to never be moving on, or if when you think of a woman that's never moving on, her idea of never moving on looks like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna be lazy with it. I'm this type of person. I'm gonna be dating multiple men. So overall, she's not ready for herself to be with someone like you. And that's the key thing that you have to remember, because you might be wanting something so realistic. You might have even proposed and she said yes, and you're about to get married. Or you might have even been married for years and she's in the mindset of like, well, I'm not ready. But the point of this video is that it doesn't matter if she's not ready. It's just the facts of you realize the change. So I'm hoping that you're understanding that if you've done things differently, if you change within yourself, if you've done things differently, that's enough for her to realize things. It's not about, oh, I gotta be accommodating, I gotta be receptive, or I have to be a certain way with her in order for things to work out. It's definitely about that. I realized that this is how she's like. I'm not going to keep changing myself. I'm changing myself to be better for myself. And she's getting the input of, oh, I can't move on from this type of person because this guy's that guy. He's not confiding to how many men have done. And I'm saying this because a woman loves to see that you can stand for yourself, but you're not aggressive all the time, or you're not, oh, I got to because F you. That source of energy could be very too much, let's put it like that, on the masculine end, where she's so far from it and she's just like, forget you. So it's in a mutual perspective of like, oh, okay, bye, wish you the best of luck, dismissive. When you're more dismissive and you're also like, I'm not gonna let that get to me, I'm not gonna let that control me, that's where the long haul, the better things come up, is going to work out for your good. All right, so when you're dealing with women, in order for her to start never moving on, she has to realize that with you, it was so much worth it of staying with you, of dealing with you. I hope this video was helpful. If you want more videos like this, make sure you go ahead and comment part 2 or other suggestions, or even whatever comment you want to. If it's going to be like, oh yeah, give me this video. Whatever you want to say, let me know. Make sure you go ahead and leave your questions, concerns, and don't forget to be clicking on those other links that I have down below. If you want to get online and talk about what's going on with you, we can go ahead and do so. And then exclusive and explicit content will be on Patreon and YouTube membership. That's it for this video. Bye.
There's other stuff that you have going on. It could be about anything, self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. You could attract women you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below.
Are self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there, help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why, and I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people, all types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.